We're going to be looking at some scary videos that will freak you out, and I want you to try your best to make it to the very end of this video, and I can guarantee that only a few of you will make it to the very end.
Yo, what is up guys, it's your boy Uncle T, back with that video. Today I got Riley with me. This is the first time I'm actually making like a reaction video with her. Usually I just do these on my own, but I wanted to bring her along with this one because it's a scary one. As you guys can see by the title and thumbnail most likely. These I've done well in the past. I don't know why, maybe people just like seeing other people scared. If you guys know me or have seen my other videos, you guys know paranormal stuff is what gets me. I've had experiences like personal stuff in the past growing up. So paranormal stuff is what creeps me out because I physically can't do anything to it. But if it's like stuff, like if it's like another human being, yeah, it's scary, but at the same time, like there's a chance I can still do something about it.
Mine is like home invasions.
Home invasion?
Like
yeah.
Those movies, like I can't. Like Hush.
Oh yeah, that was.
Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me.
Alright, but the YouTuber who I'm watching it from, he credited all the videos he got it from. So I'll leave the link in the description below for you guys to go check out the original video, and all credit to those guys. And I'll try to leave all their YouTube links too if I can find them, or just leave their names in the description so you guys can make sure to actually go watch their video or their story or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into it right now. Alright, so this is scary videos that went too far. This is on Spooky Trends, and like I said at the bottom right, it might get cropped out, it might not, but it's gonna be all the names of the YouTubers that he got it from. So I'll make sure I leave their names at the bottom if it does get cropped out, just so all credit goes to them. One thing guys, before this video gets started, make sure you guys go down, smash that like button for me, lets me know that you guys like these videos, and also comment something that scares you guys, whether you've had, you know, ghost experience or maybe a break-in, something of that sort. Let me know what your guys' story is or what creeps you out, but without further ado, let's get started.
A YouTuber named Dan Baines is the keeper of Mr. Fritz, a ventriloquist dummy that was once used to entertain the troops.
See, I don't know why you would even have that in your house.
He's very old and has since fallen apart to the point where all that remains is his disembodied head. Mr. Fritz is believed to be possessed by the spirit of his creator, a man who lost his life in battle and refuses to rest in peace. Lately, Dan has been seeing and hearing things all around Antique, so he sets up a camera to record. It's 3:30 in the morning when the glass door pops open.
Just moved.
As you can see, there are no strings to be seen. This happens again at around the same time the next night, except this time, his eyes open. String or no string, watch his part and tell me how a wooden ventriloquist dummy can open its eyes with no one nearby. And if you zoom in for a closer look, you'll see two orbs raced by shortly after
that's the stuff I don't fuck with.
I'm not saying that this video is impossible to fake,
it could
unless
be,
this is really an electronic
it's most
crap
likely
that's been
dust.
controlled with a remote, then I don't see how it can be done. Number 15.
That's creepy
though. A
though.
YouTuber named Tommy Case is in the basement of an abandoned building when his flashlight crosses over someone wearing all black and white stretched out face mask. Tommy Case runs out, but soon he has to turn his flashlight back on if he ever hopes to find the exit. Instead, he finds the same person again, but this time he manages to escape without looking back. Since the person just stands there and never reaches out for him, I think this is almost definitely a skit, but a well done one all the same. Number 14. On December 1st, 2016, a fierce storm traveled up to this border in Israel and mysteriously stopped in place. The dark clouds gathered into a sideways moving funnel that refused to cross over the dividing line. Clear weather on the other side of the storm is visible. The clouds are bunching up at the border and the storm is becoming thinner, more condensed. Members of the Israeli Defense Force
that can just be a regular storm.
They've never seen anything like this in all of their years. This area is called the Golan Heights, and many lives on both sides have been lost in a territorial dispute dating back to the 60s. Is this strange weather or some type of message?
I think it's just strange weather.
Yeah.
Number 13. The name of this scientific study video from Russia translates to sleep paralysis case number 278. A man is deep asleep until the doors open and this freakish face peers in. As soon as it sets eyes on him, the poor man begins to fitfully twist and turn. Many people who experience sleep paralysis report seeing evil faces staring at them as they wake up. But this is the first time any such face has actually been recorded. Is it real or just two people acting? By the way, be sure to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you made it this far.
Make sure you guys do that for my video.
Number 12. William Guy is boating in the Outer Banks of North Carolina
I don't mess
when
with
he
the
catches
ocean like
no
that.
less than 14 bright lights hovering over the horizon.
Bam! What is that?
Whoa.
Anybody tell me what that is?
The lights start out tightly clustered on one side and then spread out into no identifiable shape or pattern. They vary in exact dimensions, with the smallest one on the bottom and the three largest
Do you guys believe in
on
aliens?
top.
I don't know.
Some people are saying this must have been a military exercise, some including this video of a military flare demonstration for comparison purposes. Take a look and tell me, does this look like what William guy saw?
No, because there's no smoke stream behind it.
Number 11.
So
It's not like flashing like that.
There's definitely things to
Every
see
body has
there.
disappeared from this Thailand cemetery overnight. Casket and
Grave
all.
robbers.
Empty rows stretch as far as the eye can see with absolutely no evidence as to how it was done. No tracks from heavy machinery, no shovels accidentally left behind, no footprints, nothing. Do you think this is a sign from above, zombies, or body snatchers? No matter what it is,
Could be body
this is
snatchers,
definitely very
like you
creepy.
said.
Just clever.
Number 10.
Huh, that's still weird though.
A family is watching television when a mysterious knocking sound pulls them away from their show and into a frightening situation. Listen to this part and tell me if you can hear it too.
Okay, it sounds like someone's knocking at the door.
They sit up and hear two more knocks, much deeper than before. It almost sounds like two heavy footsteps coming from within the room. As he opens the door, there is no one on the other side, which is quite strange. And one more observation, an orb happens to go by at the exact moment as they hear the knocking sound, which I think could be a signal that something's already found its way into their home. Be sure to keep watching because this video definitely gets scarier.
Alright.
Number 9.
Number 9.
A Twitter user named Kazuki Sakai is visiting a graveyard in Japan when he claims this pebble broke off a statue and went into a frenzy. Try and translate this part into English if you can.
いやだって今石だったんだべ。手でね、多分持ってるべ。
So what do you think is going on
You know
here?
this is?
This could be
Well,
an
she said
actual ghost,
Sugoi.
CGI.
She said Sugoi, and that means like amazing. Like they're impressed by something. I don't know what they're impressed by, but that's what she said.
Or maybe even just a pebble on a string. Number 8.
That wasn't really freaky.
It wasn't really that freaky. Mom, if you can translate, because you know my Japanese is really bad. Mom, if you're watching this, translate in the comments for people so they can know. But I just know they said something about it's amazing. Or like they're surprised by it basically. But Mom, if you're watching this, please translate in the comments. Thank you.
After experiencing a slew of paranormal activity at the Randolph County Asylum in Winchester, Indiana, Billy Gerber, a custodian, began recording every shift. One day, he is sweeping the basement when this noise fills the room. Do you believe him after watching this? Also, check out how a shadow passes directly over him as soon as the voice says, "Help me."
Okay.
It's there for a split second, then gone.
It gave me the goosebumps.
Number 7.
Dude.
Meteors keep flying over Japan and they keep getting weirder each time. This relatively normal one, spotted in February of 2013, looks to be on a downward course until it burns up in the atmosphere at the last second. Then, just 1 year later, another one manages to get even closer, this time piercing a cloud. And 2 years later, this strange green object is seen heading away from the Earth during broad daylight, and in its wake are 2 smaller objects that likewise simply shouldn't exist. Even researchers are confused as to why the meteor was so bright, strangely colored, and clearly visible in daylight. Look again, is it really a UFO?
I mean, that could
That
just...
doesn't really scare me because I feel like aliens, like
Number
they would,
6.
like if they were evil, they would have done something by now. So they're probably nice.
Yeah, but even then, that could literally just be a meteorite.
Yeah.
Literally, that, I don't know. What's your guys' opinion? You guys believe in aliens? I mean, I believe in them because, you gotta be stupid to believe that we're the only things in this whole universe. Even like on this planet, I'm sure there's hella things that we don't know about.
Like in the oceans?
The ocean?
We don't know half the crap that comes out of those.
Not even half. We've only discovered like
Isn't it
1% or some shit like that.
It's like 70%. It's like
Yeah, it's a ridiculous amount, ridiculous amount that we haven't discovered. So I don't know. What's your guys' opinions on that? Me personally, like I said, you gotta be dumb to think we're the only ones here.
Are you able to see the face in this wall?
I don't know.
Oh, you can kind of see a face.
The eyes are wide and black, and the face is a little more than a tiny frown. Then, after 1 minute and 5 seconds, I think I can see a hand appear.
Oh.
They say it looks like the face of a girl, but the youngest daughter swears up and down that she has nothing to do with it.
She wasn't that lost. She never went on.
And when just for fun, they ask the face on the wall if it's a spirit of someone young or old, they get a
It looks
weird
like a
response.
And put a light if you're a young girl.
So is this really a spirit or just an imprint left behind of a child who stuck their face against a dirty wall?
It could be an imprint, definitely.
Take a look at this picture of Patty and Joe Martinez. Do you see anything wrong? Maybe if I circle it for
was
you,
it that
it
face
will
behind
help.
him?
This hideous creature over his shoulder
Looks like a dog.
a dog at first, but its nose is too flat and pushed in, and a top row of human teeth form a sickening sneer. The yellow eyes are open as wide as possible, and
It
there's a
kinda looks
tiny
like a
pupil
deer.
at the very
Like a deer.
bottom, meaning it is looking down at you. Photo experts have verified this picture as real, which is absolutely terrifying. After all, there is no reason for anything that scary to be anywhere near a wedding
not that
anniversary,
scary.
It looks like
especially
a
behind
stupid
you.
dog.
Yeah, or like a
Number
hyena.
4.
Oh yeah.
What's this strange light doing here? That's what Michael Oishi wants to know, and so far, no one has been able to help him. I personally think this looks like a high-powered spotlight because I see a smaller light artifact that seems to generally correspond with its movements, indicating that this is actually part of a beam coming from the bottom of the screen. With that said, I wonder what's off-camera casting this long, creepy shadow.
Oh.
Number 3.
Now that's a
Maybe
creepy
it was
part.
like a person like trying to
Passengers
like
are
break
boarding
into the
this
building or whatever,
airplane
and they
in
were like trying to
Thailand,
distract
but how is this
them.
possible
Yeah,
when
it
the
could
entrance
be.
is disconnected from the airport? Are these people or spirits? You
What?
decide. As a counterpoint, someone pointed out that there could be a second entrance here on the other side. The people could be traveling in an L-shaped tunnel, but
Wait,
since we
what the
can't
hell?
confirm it from
That's
this
kinda
angle,
cool.
both explanations are plausible.
Kind of reminds me of
Number
Halloween
2. A YouTuber named Will Rubio explores the inside of an old Utah jail with some friends to see what's been left behind. Everybody is in high spirits, and one of them laughingly gets inside of the cell to recreate what it must have been like to be locked up. All of them are debating whether or not there's a working lock on the door when they find out the answer by accident.
Oh.
Is there a lock on it? You think? No, I think it's a magnet. You're joking. I'm not kidding.
As they bumble around a darkened area trying to find the controls, he struggles to get out and soon discovers the doors are as strong as ever.
How did you mess around with that?
Finally,
I would've
as
just
true
closed it
panic
from the
creeps in,
outside.
They manage to unlock the cell and set their friend free. Otherwise, they would have probably had to call emergency services and would have gotten in serious trouble.
Would have been
Number 1.
crazier
But wait,
if they
time
would
out.
have like
This
closed it like on the
dash cam video
outside
was
and it wouldn't have
supposedly
been
taken
locked,
near-
you know?
What?
To
Why
recreate
didn't
what it
they?
must have been like
See
to
that
be
guy
locked
back
up.
there?
All
Yeah,
of them are debating
unless that was one of
whether
their
or not there's
buddies.
a working lock on the door when they find out the
Was it
answer
this?
by
No, it was a
accident.
little further back.
Actions are inside of an old Utah jail with some friends to see what's been left behind. Everybody is in high spirit.
That is that like one of their friends or that looks like
That straight up looks like a person.
that's a whole ass figure right there, and nothing was said about that. What is that? Someone tell me what is that?
It might be one of their
Laughingly.
friends then if you didn't say anything.
But look, why would
He's
their
straight up wearing a hat and everything.
their friend be creeping back there though?
Okay.
If they're
Could be
all
traveling.
focused on that one guy in the cell and trying to figure out why is he way over there. I don't know.
Imagine if they like closed it, like when the guy was out of it, to see like, and if they're like, oh, it's not locked, and then he gets in, and
Maybe.
You think?
Maybe.
No, I think it's a magnet.
Alright, we're just gonna fast forward to the last one.
Taken near Hanoi, Vietnam, and was posted on Facebook
Oh.
where it spread to the local news.
Hello.
In the video, the car soon pulls up to a figure dressed in all white standing in the middle of the road. The drivers are quite concerned that this individual is standing in the middle of a pitch black road alone besides one streetlight above. They don't ask the person anything, instead they quickly drive away. While many online thought it was a ghost of some kind, news agencies have said this was a woman who was not mentally well and was possibly attempting
Makes
to take
sense.
her own life.
Yeah,
Let's hope
that's
she
so
got the help she
scary
needed
as hell,
before it
though.
was too late.
Would you get out?
Congratulations if you made it
Fuck
here.
or not,
no.
you know, but would you like be like, hey, you okay?
I will not. Nah, I'm driving. You never get out the car. Ever. That's no offense to white people. That's some white people shit. That's the stuff you see in movies and that's why they get killed. You ever seen a black person get killed in a horror movie? No. Because
I don't watch a lot of
they never
movies.
get out of the car. And they never just sit there and let things escalate. Oh, let's fucking investigate that sound.
They never call the cops.
Why would you can't call the cops on paranormal. What's a cop gonna do? Cops just gonna die too.
Unless they bring the whole squad.
Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy that. That wasn't as scary as I thought. I've definitely had scarier
That
ones.
second one was scary though, with the guy with just the white mask.
Yeah, and then the one with where like the guy like sleep paralysis or whatever.
Oh.
That one was creepy, but definitely not as scary as I thought. I would definitely have to find scarier ones, because that didn't affect me at all. And if you guys have any recommendations like of scary stories or scary videos, anything you guys know of, let me know. DM me, comment down, and I'll look at it and get right onto that. But yeah, I definitely want to find better ones because that was nothing, honestly. But I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure you guys smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and make sure you guys go check out the original creators of those videos or the original storytellers. I don't know what to name them, but all their stuff will be in the description of all their YouTube channels or at the bottom of the screen. So make sure you guys go give their credit where it belongs. But as usual, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.
But every word that you say now is blasphemy. All you are is a blast from the past. Ring,